Okay, so this is fairly hard to see, but we can see here I have this my first recording, which is one that I uploaded earlier just to save time. Now, when I click on this page, it's going to actually go to the individual page where this media now lives. As you can see, I have this little, I believe this is a little embedded QuickTime player for listening to and testing my file right here. I can just click play and verify that the file looks good and sounds right. Now, the next neat piece of magic here is that we can then copy this to our site. So you could, if you wanted, just send someone here, or you could actually just link people directly to this file. For example, here is a link to just play the original. So we can basically click on this, and actually that just plays the file. So if you wanted to link it into, say, WebCT or something like that, this would be the path that you'd want to use. Now, for this example, for the purposes of our demonstration, I'm going to actually embed this into a web page. So I'm going to copy this code down here where it says copy to your site. I'm just going to go ahead and copy all this using Control C. And now I'm going to go to my personal blog where I would like to upload this. I'm using EduBlogs just for this example, but you can use any blog service you'd like. So I just need to log in here, and then we'll be going. So I'm going to go ahead and pause and come back to this so that I can save you guys time. Okay, so I've now logged into my blog site using EduBlogs, and I have selected the right to create a new post. So I'm going to call my post Audiocasting 101. Write a little something here. Welcome to my post to all right. So now I'm going to go ahead and embed and paste in my my code from. Okay, that should have done it just by pasting that in there. I'm going to go ahead and click save. Make sure we save everything okay here. Okay, now that we've got our edit screen open for editing our blog entry where we're going to add our audio, let's just walk through real quick how that looks. And again, this is specific to WordPress powered blogs. This one, for example, is using EduBlogs. So this may vary from tool to tool. However, the overall process is the same. We're trying to create a connection between the audio that we recorded and uploaded and our web page. So here we go. I've already copied my link over here. I found the actual path to my file. Again, we had looked at this before. You can hover over this link that says original, right click, get properties, and then within that dialog you'll see this address. You can copy it that way if you like, or some other way. You could simply click this link, go to the page, and copy the address up in the address bar too. I'll let you decide which one suits your needs better. Okay, so now that we have our URL copied, I'm going to go ahead and click on this link here, which it says embed media links such as YouTube, etc. So when we click that, we have to make sure we aren't blocking our pop-ups. We get this screen here, this Explorer prompt, and it says enter your player URL. Well, when I read it, it actually says enter the URL to your MP3 file. So I'm pasting in my address to the file that we created, and I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Now we can see that in our little editor here we have this funny little download title. I'm going to do a little formatting really quick just to make this a little bit clearer. So I'm just going to add a carriage return into our code. So now it's on a separate line. Now it looks odd to me. I'm going to go ahead and type in a title. What did we call it? We call it My Test MP3 audio made during presentation. Okay. Now we can preview it, but I'm going to go ahead and click publish here. And we're about to see what happens when we go ahead and update that. So I'm going to go here now that we've published it and view it via the site. Let's see what we get. Maybe we made a mistake. I don't know. But it looks like we've got it here. Okay, so we've got our Audiocasting, our new post. And as you can see, we have this neat little control here next to the download link. That would be for anyone who wants to download it. But this is actually, if interesting, if we click this, you see we get this player. And it starts actually playing our audio right within the entry. We can pause, playback, and all those things. And I didn't have to do any magic there. That was just within the tool. So now we have created a link between a web page, in this case, my test little electric lunch blog, and our audio. So now you can see how if we were to continue to publish audio files, say for example lectures, or in our case the electric lunch, we can we're essentially creating a service where people can now subscribe to this blog feed and receive audio as a part of it. So that is now a podcast.